Hey, what's going on, guys? Mangumson here, bringing you a Division 2 video. And today what we're going to do, we're going to go over the inventory screen and everything that entails about the inventory screen. So right off the bat, when we hit our options menu, right, it's going to bring up the pre-inventory screen. Now, just a little hack for you guys: if you want to go straight into your weapons, a long press of the options button will bring you into that menu. Right, so what we're going to do, we're going to start right off with the inventory screen. It's going to show you everything that you need to know right off the bat: shade levels, experience points to the next shade level, DZ rank, current shade tech, the specialization and specialization points you have on hand, and our capacity that we have in our inventory. This capacity is not reflective of the current equipment that you have equipped at the time, so you can hold everything that you have with you along with the 100 inventory. Mods do not count towards this total overall inventory capacity. They have their own special bag for that, which we'll go over in a minute. So briefly going over the pre-inventory screen, we have our clan, social, news, club, store, apparel, progression settings, and seasons, which was newly added in the Division 2 2.0 Warlords of New York update. I don't know what exactly the number it is, but it was introduced with the new Warlords of New York expansion. Going inside of our inventory screen here, we have our specialization weapon right at the top. Now, if I click on the specialization inventory screen weapon, this cannot be changed just by clicking on it, but if you do have a pre-designed loadout and you click on that, it will be changed based off of the specialization that's attached to. Now, directly right next to that is our grenade. Our grenade used to be all the way down here, but once you reach level 40 and you get introduced to the shade levels after you beat the main campaign within the Warlords of New York expansion, your grenade gets moved all the way up to here, and I would say that that's for easier accessibility when accessing our menu. So we have our primary, our secondary, and our sidearm. For most people who are familiar with action RPG games, looter shooters, the three bases is usually what we have here: our primary, secondary, and our sidearm. Now, going over this menu more in detail will be in a later video. But what we have here, right below that, we have our gear. Our gear is broken down into sections that agents of playing the Division 2 go by. They are mask, backpack, chest piece, gloves, holster, and knee pads. These 6 pieces here will create the crux of your basic builds, which will in turn get you to have loadouts later, which will be explained in a later video. Directly below that, we have our L1 and R1s respectively, and they hold all of our skills. All the skills will be going over in a later video, but all the skills that you see here are all the skills that you have access to equip in these 1 or 2 slots. Going inside of the shade level menu, what we have here is almost like a Paragon system. If you're familiar with Warhammer or Diablo 3, it's almost the same as using those points and doing those things such as slow progressions and minor upgrades to enhance your character further. Now, last but not least, what we have here on this side of the screen is every piece of armor that we have here. That's indicated here by this body armor icon. Directly below that, we have our caches, or our caches, that we receive through playing the game and leveling up our season pass, along with our season pass. Just to go over that, so we have our league, which we get caches from, and then we also have our season pass, to where we get more rewards from. Now, The left hand side of the screen shows our clan, our overall primary, secondary, or sidearm damage, along with our armor, our health, and our skill tier, along with how much money that we have. And there you have it. There's the inventory menu for the Division 2. The apparel, the contaminated items, resources, stats, and the tutorial screen are all here, but today we focused on the inventory menu. The rest of those menus will be going over in a later video, and I thank you for watching. But as always, all good things must come to an end, and I'll see you in the next one.